And we are live. It is Monday. It's Monday. January. That's the month. Right. 25th, 2021.
25th.
Welcome to
Yep.
Canucks with Guitars. I'm your host, Ben, with the co-host, Ben Tom. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Oh, I'm doing well. Survived another Sunday night hang. That was fun. We had Rob Welch of Tesi Switch on. That was a lot of fun.
He was a great
We
guest.
talked a bit off air, probably getting that new Earthquaker pedal. Looks like it. So
That was cool. That was very cool.
yeah, he's like, I'm not sure where you would use that. I'm like, well, based on certain lifestyle choices, that's a always honor,
I almost bought some DJ lights for my bedroom today, and then I was like, no, you can't do that. But I was like, it'd be so cool.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. Wow, we got a bunch of people in the chat already here. We've got Zach Thong, Martin Lemaire, lovely Emma Weber tuning in from London. Beautiful. Jay Steen is here. Awesome sauce. Terry's Triple G's. JP Page 2. BC Rich 581. Mickey Settlemeyer, 2 nights in a row. Said his name right. Yes.
There you go.
Milt T. Awesome. Randy Crooks is here. Martin Lemaire. Sure. I meant Martin Graber-Meyer, but I'm sure Martin Lemaire's here too. I think I already mentioned him. That's probably why. There's our Hungarian homie, Music Therapy Laz. 9 Fathoms. He just thinks Judas Priest is awesome, and who are we to say no? Thomas Santiago.
What language is Aaron speaking? Silipin era Terghe.
He could be replying to Lawrence, because Lawrence said Konnichiwa.
Oh, that's
Minasan.
Japanese. Konnichiwa, yeah.
All right, Konnichiwa.
Well, Genki Deseiko. My sister speaks Japanese. I'm trying to think what that means.
Because your sister speaks it, then you know it all of a sudden? Sure, Tom.
No, but
that's how you're starting to sound like me. You've been on the show long enough now. My sister knows that language. Give me a second.
No, she used to speak it around. I used to live with her, and she was learning it, so that's why she learned it at University of Pittsburgh. And when she was learning it, if you learn it at the university in the U.S. instead of high school, they don't start with, okay, here's the first word. You go in, and they do not speak English at all. They only speak Japanese in the classroom.
Full immersion. Oh, hey, Driddle. Good to see you, brother. We've got Teammate 73. He made it. That's awesome. We've got Still Love This Intro and OMG that intro again. So they're 50-50, I think. Sure, that works.
Mayhem says buy the dance lights.
Oh, right. As Martin caught last night on replay. So let's see, he was subjected to the intro twice in one day. Well, I appreciate the replay. Late Night in Austria. We've got Troy Alcorn here. Dan of New Jersey. Of course, our brother Aaron from Elvis Band. He's speaking something, probably some Middle Earth or something. I'm guessing. Absolute Mayhem in the house. Hip Metal Works is here. Oh dear Lord, did he write it? Was it something written backwards? I'm seeing he's saying.
Oh, is that what it was? In reverse. I was doing that with my not my kids, but kids I work with at school today. We're talking about how if you have the first and the last letter correct, you can jumble up a couple letters in the middle.
He said nipples are great. I read that up. Yep. Mark Tanner's here. Craig Tomlinson, Cushman NYC, Frank Corcoran, Tinkerbell. Nice. Charles 75 and lovely Janice, always here, always supporting us. Love it.
Now, is Terry speaking Spanish or what is that?
It's got umlaut, so it could be German, could be Finnish. I Rock the Blues.
It almost reminds me a little bit of Portuguese.
Could be that too.
With the long O and the word ending in the U, but I have no idea. Who would be anti-nipple? I don't know.
9 Fathoms got the minor pentatonic down. Nice. Well, you know what? Then you also have the major pentatonic.
That's what we were doing in music class at school today.
Yeah, it's only 3 frets. There's a relative minor to the major, apparently. I don't.
And we were, hey, anyone can learn this. If we were teaching 10-year-olds, if you're playing C pentatonic major, you can jump right up to F pentatonic major. It's the same thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just slide it on opposite strings.
As long as you don't use that fourth, you're good.
Martin says, had a commissioning in India, and the Japanese supplier sent a dude who was not speaking English at all. Wasn't easy to communicate with him, I've got to say.
Wow.
No doubt.
Wow.
Team It says, pentatonics rule. Is there any other scale? I don't know. I've heard rumors and theories.
I've learned tons of scales over the years. I don't even know how many, but what I use mostly is I look at it and I see a pentatonic overlapping a major scale or overlapping a minor scale if you're in minor pentatonic. But that's how I see it, and that's how I've seen it for years. And other than
that's the only scale that's I know the actual major scale, like do, re, mi, blah, 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 but I've never been able to ever incorporate that into any form of music ever. It's good for practicing dexterity. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I can. Now, pentatonics I can use, Well, see, Eric says they're actual theories. Well, what does that mean? Actual, but theory. Because theory isn't real, but it's a real theory.
Theoretical, right?
Yeah.
I had a music professor once that was one of the brightest guys that I've ever met, and he was actually a woodwinds guy, but he said something that was very short and to the point, but very prolific. He said basically that theory was only created to be able to communicate with other musicians. So if you can play it by ear and communicate with them, you don't need to know what the theory is. You know what I mean? It's like reading or writing or talking. I don't have to say, "Oh, sorry, Ben, that was the wrong past participle" while I'm talking to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be like, sure. We got a bunch. Let's see here. I saw 6-string Brian's here. He's doing better. That's good to hear. Gin and tonic is good too. Well, you drink the gin and tonic and you play the pentatonic, and I don't know where I'm going with that, but that's enough. Tinkerbell's looking to get a deal on ESP Aero 1000. Ooh, nice. Guitar Man 45s is here. Let's see here. Super Gigawatts here. Nice. Edwin Crane.
Looks like 9 Fathoms has Bourbon and 7.
Ooh. Oh, Zach Thong got a new Boss Distortion DS1X, which I think means it's got the toggle for the DS1 and DS2.
What is mayhem? He said I'm using the good stuff tonight. What does that mean?
That means he's going to fall asleep at his keyboard. That's usually what that means, Tom. I agree, Lawrence, as always, dropping the knowledge. No. Where's my sound effect? Oh, right.
All in front of me and a frontal about me. I love Lawrence's intellect combined with his wit because those two intertwine
it's a lethal combination, Tom. Hey, Butt Cheeks in the house, along with Rhodey's Jam Cave. I think they carpooled. They brought, Pete Hickson. He's along for the ride. Awesome.
The funny thing is, ever since, Steve Lukather made his side project band, whenever I hear Lobotomy, all I can think is Los Lobotomos,
Right. All right. So we're 10 minutes in. We got 45 people watching. Do we do the contest first or do we do NPD first?
I don't know. What do you think? Rhodey's Jam Cave made it too.
Well, considering, I don't know if I've really seen any of the contest entrants in the chat so far.
Okay.
So maybe
go with the
Grizzly Adams is here. That's nice. Jeff T. Excellent.
So we're talking a new pedal then?
But I guess we're going with New Pedal Day. And somehow people are joining in and saying hello, but other people are obviously bailing because the numbers are going down. Screw them. Then we're showing off the new pedal.
Pete Hickson.
So this is a new company I found on that Jungle website. The Jungle website.
One with the lots of trees and vines and snakes and...
Right.
The one that's disappearing millions of acres a year. White Rabbit time?
Aaron guessed wrong. That was last week. That was new pedal day last week. This is another pedal. This came in on a Sunday. Hey, what's up, Doc? Just moved and had to let everyone go. But the telly, oh no. Oh, he's got the telly though. Okay. Suggestions on affordable house amp to get me back up and running.
Nice.
Marshall Stack.
Marshall Stack. What's the price? Who said that? What price range are they looking at?
What's up, Doc? How about a Blues Junior?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I like. I got a used Pro Junior, little EL84. Sounds great for clean. You can throw a pedal in front of it. Sounds great. And if you crank it, it does sound great, the distortion. But as small as that thing is, man, it's hella loud. But I think I paid $2 something for it used in this tube.
Like, unless you want to go like the modeling route or something like that.
Right.
He says $500. Yeah, $500. You can pick up
How about like a Katana or like a Yamaha THR if he's just playing at home?
Yeah.
I mean, I've looked into getting one of those just for my living room because, man,
okay, sounds good and has effects. Yeah, the Yamaha then.
I would say the Yamaha THR.
Yep.
What is it? The THR 10-2 or something?
Oh, hell, go for the 30. I don't know.
The 30. Oh, that's right.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sean Zimmerman's here. Nice. So, yeah, I found this new company on the Jungle website. Cool. So I thought I'd give them a check out. The box is very thin. Okay. I am going to say that. Different. Not. I was like, ooh, that's a different shape. I don't have one that shape. Company, I'm assuming out of China. Doesn't say. So if it doesn't say, oh, there we go, made in China. Should have known. Yep. So it's off, like I say, it's off the Jungle website. The name of the company is called Cool Music, all one word. Thought that was a little odd till I saw the manual.
Awesome.
Okay, and then I was
are we going to get into any English? Have you ever seen the websites that have English?
Dude, you want to see the owner's manual?
Yes, I do.
That's the owner's manual. It does say owner's manual on it, though. Guitar effects pedal manual, in fact.
What's the back say?
Okay. Now, do you remember, you're a little young, Tom, but like I remember my dad's generation, especially, when you get your own business and you're going to get your name put on something. Yeah. You paid a guy to hand paint it.
Yeah.
And you had to pay by the letter.
Yeah.
Same as advertising or putting in a want ad.
And they blocked it out. Yep.
Telegrams, right? So punctuation costs money.
Mm-hmm.
It's all one word on every line, Tom.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So we got the modular mod. That much you can read.
I love though how they wasted all the extra space there.
Yeah. Yeah. Some spaces would have been nice. It's it's
that much.
What? Yeah. So
formatting.
So we got this. Oh, it's in. Yeah, it's in a condom apparently, tone condom of some kind. Now, here's the pedal. Looks pretty normal.
Cool. Yeah. Wow, that's so thin.
That's WEF or thin. I'm just saying, way thin.
Surface mount, right? I assume.
It's I'm guessing, but you've got 4 knobs. You got a mix, a depth, and a speed for your various things. It's got a Dyna filter. Not sure what it is. Sounds like it should be on a muscle car though. Dude, I put new Dyna filters on the car. Holy crap, 3 more horsepower just with the Dyna filter. I'm just saying. Yep. We've got a wah
filter, then you change your Dyna filter.
Exactly. You've got a wah, even though there's no expression. So we're going to assume it's an auto wah.
Auto wah, yeah.
You got a detune.
That's cool. Hey, if that track's well, that's worth it alone.
You've got a vibrato. You got a tremolo. You got a flanger. You got a tremolo flanger. I think. See, the problem is they put the tremolo and the flanger next to each other, and they bred into the next preset. Then you got your phaser, your rotary, and of course a ring modulator, because why not? What are the pots made of? Teflon? Yeah, probably.
Probably using like a single, like an inexpensive DSP chip to do all of them, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Like,
so this was cheap, and then it was on sale. So it was 2:30 in the morning, and I went, why not? We'll put it, we'll do up the, because I'll be honest, some of the more popular demos on the channel as far as pedals go is your jungle purchased sub $50 pedal.
Yeah. Well, it's going to have the most, it's going to hit the most audiences,
Exactly.
Especially
very thin profile. Yes. So
what's
I'm taking it apart if I can. Oh, and that's the other thing. Oh, it looks like they used a hex key or something. Like it doesn't have no Phillips head. They're trying to get all proprietary and stuff in there. That's why Happy showed up. He wanted to see the proprietariness along with the flying pickle. Yeah,
it's like the screws on video game consoles. They don't want you taking it apart.
Yeah. But
what's up, Eddie Van Haskell?
We will. Oh, Eddie Van Haskell is here.
So what's the amount of paper or coin notage to procure such item from the jungle?
What normal regular price? I think they're around 55 Canadian.
Okay.
So
Before
$40 US.
Okay.
I'll wager it's a rebranded Zoom. See, Aaron, you know stuff, so you're probably right.
Lot like Zoom's that big ring around where the stomp box button or the stomp, yeah, that reminds me of Zoom, 100%.
And it lights up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, according to the photos on the inner Google there. So yeah, when you don't want to splurge on Zoom gear, so we'll have a demo out maybe this week, maybe next week. We'll see. I don't know. We shall see. Got the Lawrence delay as well. Finally, Lawrence he sends me a pedal like another one I can pronounce it. Delay, perfect. But yeah, I got to sit down with this and play with this a bit. I figured I'd take it out and see. It was still in the plastic. Even it came in yesterday. I went, well, yeah, it's in one piece. There's Preston Smith. See, and Bumblebest. We got 56 people watching. So we can actually do the contest now.
You can tell them hi quick. Kyan wants to say hi very quickly.
Awesome.
Put the headphones on.
Okay, hi.
Say hi to Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Kyan. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. Did you have a good day today?
Yes, I had a great day.
Awesome. Love to hear that, buddy.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Say have a nice show.
Excellent.
Have a nice show.
Bye. You have a great night.
Have a great night, too.
All right, love you. All right, go ahead, close the door. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bent Kyan.
He got bored. He wanted attention. The flying pickle's here, too.
Nice. I'm getting the old DM sliding in here. Okay. We'll check that after the show, Terry. And Charles is listening from work. There's Paul Ewing. Awesome. All right. So I got to get it the old random number generator. I think I'm giving away 5 prizes, Tom.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is I've got a list of all 7, which is basically we've got 7 entrants for 5 prizes. And I just did a screenshot of the order they commented in. So first commenter gets number 1, etc. So I'm just going to run a couple numbers here.
Cool.
Oh, man. I didn't save my settings.
Brad Miller. Dale Palmer's here.
There we go. There we go. All right. So, to enter the contest video went out last week there. If you missed it, that's not my problem. So what you had to do is you watched the little video where I probably talked and made very little to no sense. I know because I had to shoot it all again after uploading it even, Tom. I got it to a point where I had it uploaded. I thought, well, let's just watch it just to make sure. I forgot to. And then I watched it and I went, that's not how the contest works. Delete, shoot, upload.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right, Cushman, not a problem. So, Yeah, we've got here, it looks like the winners, and you guys, I'll reach out to you guys because you commented, so I can just click on your name because it's on the Book of Faces, because you had to be subscribed to the channel, which I will verify upon contacting you. So these are tentative winners.
Gotcha.
Although I know at least 2 will qualify because they've contacted me or not, and 1 or not. Don't almost gave it away there, Tommy boy. But yeah, we have, and so you got to be subscribed to this channel and a member of the Facebook group, which is, why can I never remember where did I put the damn prizes?
I gotta read you. I don't want to interrupt your contest, but I gotta read you what Aaron said. He said, "God, I need sleep." But right before that, he said, "I know I'm hallucinating because my brain just merged 3 screenings to give me Fruitcake's Flying Bent Pickle."
Right. The name of the group on the hat: Hard Rockers, Metalheads, and Punk Fans.
Nice.
Right? So the winners are Jimmy Ray Hawkins, he's got a different name. I'm going to say Jeff K, but I'm not sure if it's Jeff K in the chat here. Jeff K-O, I'll say the last name, but I think he goes by something else on the YouTube, so I don't want to read out his name just in case.
Gotcha.
Preston Smith right there.
There he is.
He won. Charles Green won.
Nice. Congratulations.
And the other person, what? Oh, damn it. Scroll. Not close. Scroll. Jesus.
Brendan, I'm going to eventually put that telly together. I just haven't gotten around to it.
And yeah, the last winner is Amy Mattis.
Nice. Congratulations.
So, local girl, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, I believe I'm pretty sure Richie knows her. I probably met her, but like I know the name because I see her commenting on a lot of mutual friend stuff, but I'm not sure if I know her or not. So let me know, hat or calendar, because I think it's going to cost me about the same to mail them out.
Cool.
And I'll be in touch.
Awesome. Brendan Buttcheeks was asked about that telly. It was together for like 8 or 10 years, but literally I wore all the paint off of it. It went from being
paint? No.
It went from being like transparent, like a Mary Kay white, to just being brownish wood color. So I repainted it, but I have to put it back together.
Yeah. Those are the winners.
Cool.
That's the telly. Let's see. We did the pedal.
Adam D made it.
Oh, that's right.
Grizzly Adams.
Adam D. Nice. Where was I gonna go? Home. New guitars revealed today. Wow.
Cool. Check them out.
Dennis Fanos was so proud. He dropped a photo yesterday. He's like, "Oh, I'm just saying, coming out, blah, blah, blah." And it was like, I felt like commenting. Yeah, RJ already showed it yesterday on his show. All right. Are they on the Regatta? That's the new one, I think. Let's see here.
Does it have like a little duck on the headstock, like a rubber boat regatta? Rubber duck regatta, rather. They have those all over the place.
Well, see, they don't have the new stuff up. They have it on the Instagrams, I think. They're making it a hassle. I'm trying to plug you, folks. Don't make it a hassle. Yes, it's me. Jeez. Apparently, I haven't looked at Instagram on a computer in a long time. No, I don't need notifications.
Aaron said, yes, it's the Regatta, and it's semi-hollow. I wasn't aware it was semi-hollow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Love that orange, or is it red? It's the same paint, like the same exact paint that I used on this. It's Fiesta Red. But this is, clear-coated and finished. And this is still needs clear. It's just matte finish pretty much now. Anyway.
There we go. So yeah, RJ was playing the red one on
Cool.
Saturday.
Oh, I like that red one.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy the rest of your workday, Charles. The all black doesn't look too bad either, right?
That's nice, yeah.
And the interesting thing was with those huge inlays. I remember, I was like, I think that's a Revolta when RJ was playing it right away, but I thought, well, it could be a Gretsch because Gretsch used to do some huge block inlays too.
Yeah,
but it's got that kind of a Trini Lopez, Dave Grohl thing. Hey, Sonia, good to see you. And so it looks like what 3 finishes. Basically, you got the burst. Oh no, 4 burst, black, red, and au naturel.
I like the red.
Mm-hmm.
The body reminds me of it. Almost reminds me of one of those Languedoc guitars that Trey Anastasio plays, or Anastasia.
Right. I like the slight offset in the horns. I kind of dig that.
I dig the two-tone headstock too.
Yeah, they seem to be doing that more since they did RJ's signature guitar. Just saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I do dig the shape of that pick guard. It's kind of cool.
Oh, thanks, Blackjack.
Yeah. So wanted to shout those out.
That's awesome. Preston hates pick guards.
Well, I heard they're not the biggest fan of Preston either. He's always scratching them up and abusing them.
I usually only leave pick guards.
Languedoc is based on the Fender Starcasters.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Hagstrom used to do white inlays as well, the big ones, yeah. And I'm guessing Aaron's talking about the 2-tone headstock prominent feature on the Fano guitars. Nice.
When he was making them out of his basement, that was like 45 minutes from me or an hour from me, maybe.
He's a super nice guy.
Yeah. He seems like
thoughts on the new Reverend that came out with P90s.
I didn't see that.
Well, let's take a look.
Bring it up.
All right. You think I'd get used to doing this whole screen share thing by now? No. All right.
Oh, I like that color.
That's nice. The Pete Anderson Retro Blast.
That's cool. Mulberry Mist. Mulberry Mist. Ooh.
Oh, the Ron Ashton Jetstream 390. Okay. See, now the first Reverend I ever played was the Ron Ashton Signature V with free P90s. And I was like, Tom, what the hell is that? It's a flying V with 3 P90s. That's epic.
Yeah. I like the lightning bolts too, right up on the top horn.
Nice. Hey, there's Emery from 10 Solo Music. Preston's asking, who do you email? I'm guessing during the contest, me. Hello, Mike. Yeah, so that's the Ron and Rock Orange.
Cool.
Roasted maple neck. Carina body. Nice. Initialed headstock. Sure. Doesn't look like it says RA for Ron Ashton. Somebody initialed it though, Tom. That's all we care about. Somebody took the time to write on your headstock. The Very Claw. What the hell? I don't care for that.
Which one? The
Very Claw. Didn't you have uneven spring tension?
What the hell is that?
No.
No.
It's got that cool Wilkinson trim. It looks like that locking trim system.
3 springs in the middle for a firm tremolo feel, or 2 springs on the outside for a softer feel. You can do that with a traditional one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But it's like 2, but in between, maybe, or you could do 2 on the long, shorter ones. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
Well, the only thing that does is keeps you from having to take the screws in and out. So why not just do that?
And you got the bonite nut. Sure.
Bonite. Synthetic
Dual
bonite.
action truss.
Consistent.
Ooh, look at that. The old triple tree. Look out. That's hardcore string tree. That I've never seen a triple.
I like fixing tuning issues, but when you make it look hideous by fixing it, like that 6-bolt neck plate, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
They should have done the like the countersink thing.
That's an interesting thing. There's the output jack though. The dual output jack.
I'm just gonna say that
really nerded out here.
That neck plate looks like the bottom of a cow with all the udders. It just doesn't look good. That's what it reminds me of. I'm sorry. I grew up in like farm country in Pennsylvania. That's what it reminds me of.
And this isn't even the one that What's Up Doc was referring to. All right. And it's all 10% stuff. So okay. Oh, and the custom graphic.
Custom graphic. There you go.
Yo, that yeah.
Custom graphic.
Powell Ferro fretboard, 12-inch radius.
10% poly caps. Like they're not using 20% ones anymore. Like, you know, like we just added a 17-cent upgrade and we want you to know that. So we're making a separate box for it.
And shockingly, Tom, the Ron Ashton signature guitar is played by Ron Ashton. Who knew?
Oh my gosh, really? I thought it was played by Ashton Ron of Stooges The. Come on.
Oh, wow. Well,
did that really say pure tone? Wait, go back. Did that say pure tone on the output jack? Come on.
Did it?
I mean, it looks like a cool guitar, but come on, marketing department. I swear, pure tone jack. Let's see what it says. What does it say?
Oh, yeah. Well, because it's got the dual.
Okay, it's called Pure Tone Technologies. Okay, that's the company. Yeah. Okay. Dual contacts.
Dual contacts. Yeah. So it's going to be twice as when you're playing. And it's got a treble bleed because why not?
Whenever I see any improvements on guitars, I just think of the old thing like, did Jimmy Page or Jimi Hendrix or Eddie Van Halen need these things that have only come out in the last 10, 15 years? Probably not.
I think we have to blame Mr. Clapton for the treble bleed.
Yeah.
Pure Tone is a brand, according to Half Ace.
That makes more sense. I thought they were just saying it's a pure tone output jack.
Aaron says to go to guitars, click on bolt-on series, check 6 gun. All right, we'll go back there. Guitars.
Oh, here you go. I don't know how you say that. Is it Falco or Balco? Said all Reverend headstocks are initialed by the tech who did the final setup. That makes sense because that's the person, he or she is going to make sure that you don't get a piece of dog doo-doo when you buy it.
What do you want to see? The 6 gun, he said?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. The more I look at this body shape, Tom, I kind of think it's kind of like a pregnant Wolfgang.
Pregnant Wolfgang, okay.
Just a little bit. It's cool, though. So I'm assuming Aaron's going to get one of these. That's why he's all hot and horny about it.
He said what color? Oh, Sonic Blue he's getting. Far right, I guess. Is that it? Yeah, he picked the right color, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because I'm not digging the avocado burst. That's kind of puke burst.
I like avocado in the bowl, not on my guitar. Yeah, that's definitely the color.
Reverends are made in Korea. Yeah, final setup in the U.S. Exactly. Yeah.
So
I'll say the Reverend guys, they've always, treated me well.
Yeah. So I'm curious about this
Haas, every time I've ever, well, not every time, but after meeting him a couple of times, he kind of remembers me now when I walk in the booth, which is really neat.
It's cool.
Of course, he's probably going, oh, God, it's this guy again. He's Canadian. I'll be nice,
Well, they're sales guys. So, they want to have good connects every time. So it behooves them, I think, to be nice because, they don't know. You could be the CEO of some Swedish, before you open your mouth, you could be the CEO of some foreign company they don't even know, and they could have blown a deal. So, I don't know. That's how I live my life, at least. You know. I
Chronic
don't wanna
blue,
cut the
nice
guy
made
off
a
in
chronic
traffic.
green. Emery says, "Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree."
I don't want to cut the guy off on traffic on the way to a job interview and find out he's the guy interviewing me, right?
Right.
I've heard stories.
Awesome,
Like,
Preston.
you know what? I'll just leave now.
Right. Nice. So yes, if you have any questions for Tom or myself, ask away. This is the time to do. Well, the whole show's been the time to do it. You know, get our attention, tag us, or question marks in the front, or a super chat. I'd say it goes towards a taco fund, but apparently goes for a jungle pedal fund. We'll call that the jungle pedal fund. Yeah, we'll go with that. Which is basically Ben can spend so little on it that even with my lovely view count, it'll pay for itself in a year or two, maybe 3.
I have to agree. It says chronic blue, nice. We need a chronic green.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh.
Well, there is that devious side. Invisibility would be kind of cool to have. I don't know. Yeah, let's go with invisibility.
Sounds like a good one.
Or that regeneration thing like Wolverine has, because then I'd be pain-free. That'd be nice.
Yeah, what is the obvious that adamantium, or what is it called?
Right. Teleporting, that'd be cool. Yeah. Never-ending bank account. That's a superpower.
Like the
Martin,
whatever the
State brother. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
whatever the fake metal they created, you know, I'm sure someone will know in the chat. Starts with an A, adamantium or something. But anyway, to answer his question for me, I guess I don't know if you call it a superpower, but if this counts, I would want to be I would want to have omniscience or be omniscient. I want to be all knowing. I just want to know everything in the universe.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, and we're getting the adamantium in here. Yeah.
There you
teleporting
go.
would kind of
Adamantium,
remake
that's it.
someone. So see, Preston, he's got the teleportation that instant heals. He's given it some thought. See, I can see Preston doing that because I've seen his jam space, and there is some deep thought that happens in that jam space when some of the buddies stop by. I get it.
Get bored quick. That's actually I didn't even think of that. You know, it's the opposite of ignorance is bliss. You'd be so frustrated. Then again, maybe you would know something that is not public knowledge, and you could just make your own spacecraft and take off. So
I'll just be chilling on the moon with Poo Ninja.
you know what I would do? I would just use it to grow the world's best herb.
That puts everybody in a Zen place that
Talk
then
about
they end up
waste.
on that higher plane with you.
Dropping smoke. You know, like
Just crop dust them.
like crop dusters. Yeah. I'd grow like, you know, 1,000 acres of it and have a party and just crop dust everyone at the party.
We finally ground 100 tons of it. We're going to drop it out of the back of a Boeing over a bunch of stadiums.
I just fly over with seeds and just drop them everywhere.
Before I answer Tinkerbell Super Chat, because I don't want to text saying I'm ignoring them, the one, the only, the legendary Corn Dog. Although I don't know if he's legendary anymore. He used to be legendary. Apparently the legend died because now he's just down and back with Corn Dog. I think he used to be the legendary Corn Dog at one time. I'm just saying.
His wife's still real though, right?
Oh, his wife's real, all right. Oh, she's real. For the cause, the love of metal and guitars with wiggle sticks. Word up, all you guitar goddesses and gods. Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. I forgot to put this back in the freezer last night. This could hurt.
I like to talk about wiggle sticks last night. Painful?
Oh, feel that all the way down. Right to the belly button. Woo. It's still not the hottest I've ever had. Drank some that was sitting in the car one day, Tom. Not a smart idea. That was like drinking battery acid.
Oh.
It's his other Twitter account.
Oh.
See, I knew it somewhere. There's Mars Man.
You're going to have to translate this to me, what Terry's saying, because I'm lost. He said, you want to be Black Tom Cassidy, then whom is a plant kinetic, mastery over all forms of plant life. Did I miss something?
Is that like Swamp Thing?
I don't know. It's been too long. I think I saw that movie once when I was a kid, like the original one.
I don't know, but Tinkerbell understood it. I don't know. Yeah, Gary did have a full jar, and yeah, I'm not that. I don't know. No. We ease into it.
Look what Doug said. I wasn't going to make any assumptions, but I was wondering too. Or maybe it's just a reference I didn't get.
Right? Yeah, that happens. Not going to lie. I'm definitely digging that new delay from Lawrence. I'm saying, ooh, maybe I'll jam after this.
So what kind of delay is it? Is it analog? Is it digital? What is it like? Is it like a certain type? Is it like a tape delay sound, or?
I think it's just a straight bucket brigade. It's analog.
Bucket Brigade?
That's it. Him too.
I could almost it. No, she can grow into
Lawrence gave me the specs, but I never got to ask. He just says delay time is 400 milliseconds max. Tails switching. I didn't have the heart to ask if there's a switch for the tail switching because I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I can say it. It's got tail switching and buffered bypass. It's not true bypass. It's a buffered pedal, so maybe it's digital. I don't know. Does Lawrence do digital? There's the sexiest Motorhead and Metalhead this side of Hanoi. Boner Jams.
Oh, nice. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Metal Wednesday. Yes. That means, Doug, we need to wrap up our podcast fairly quick, like right at 9, so I can get over and check out Boner Jams, because I'm live 8 until 9, and he's live, I think, 8 until hopefully longer than 9. But I will definitely hop in once I'm wrapped up.
Doug is claiming you sound drunk AF.
Doug, you've heard me drunk as fuck, and no. But yeah, I suppose I should do a shot in honor of the one, the only. Tails means that the delay tails continue after you hit the bypass. So I can turn that on or off, I guess.
Nice.
I don't know, but that's cool. Well, let's drink more moonshine, Tom. That'll help me figure it out. Christ, sure.
So if you said if it's Bucket Brigade, then I'm assuming it's analog.
I assume it's analog.
Sounds about right.
It's cagey, that guy. Oh, apparently there's a link for Black Tom Cassidy.
Yeah, I looked at it real quick. It's I guess a super villain, like a comic book.
Well, yeah, but Tom's a good guy, Terry. Come on. Tom's a good guy.
No, it's always on. Okay.
Gotcha.
Doug said he's right.
John.
That's good. That's really good.
Touche.
Oh, man. So how was your day? Anything fun happen?
Made chili for dinner. Thank you, Brian Landreth.
I learned what horse dressage was. basically like
snap.
damn again.
Oh God.
Boner. 10
Hang
p.m.
on.
Wednesday.
I gotta cleanse the palate for. I'm still burning on the last one here.
Boner Jams, 10 p.m. Wednesday. We will have the premiere of the second single from the one and only Gizmachi.
Oh, sweet.
Watch Metal Wednesday, followed by Metal Proliferation. Awesome. With Mr. Jay Hoonen.
We finally got the answer, Tom.
Is it what are they? What's the BBD chip? Is it like what is it? MN 305, 3005 or something like that chip that was hard to...
Everything else is analog though. All right. Yeah, you are, brother. Yeah, you are. Ooh, oh, I took a big whiff. Ooh, that'll get you high right there. Oh, I thought that was going to go down the wrong hole, and I've only ever done that once, and never again.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of. It's let me see if I can find it. It is, I think it's the one they used. I'm gonna guess that he said they're hard to find, rare, and all that stuff. I'm gonna guess it's the same one they used in the old Boss DM2 and the what's the big delay pedal? I'm having a brain fart. Memory Man.
Right.
The Memory Man, the MN 3005, I want to say.
Ooh.
Panasonic chip. Lawrence can tell me
that was chili and moonshine.
He can tell me if I'm like 1,000% wrong or if I'm close at all. But I think that's the chip I remember hearing about.
John's on fire tonight. Okay, Doug. Didn't want to put that one in the chat, eh? Okay. Doug didn't want to write that one in the chat. Oh, you guys are getting dirty in the chat. We gotta keep it clean. There's a mixed crowd here.
There's nothing I can say other than okay, Sean, I'm sorry that happened.
Yep. That's okay. I can one up him. I thought about it once and got slapped. Oh. Oh, that's scary, Boner Jams. Be safe.
All I can say is the key is, gentlemen, you can't jump right in. You got to ease into that one. I'll just leave it right there.
I heard Jägermeister helps a lot.
Yeah, some beverages.
Keep it greasy.
Mike Hanford. I can just imagine that in being said.
And you're going, what?
That's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Any guitar questions out there? Pedal questions? Anything at all?
So how do you like the White Rabbit?
I dig it. I dig it. I'm gonna have to see if we should lay down odds now in the chat whether or not I'll remember to call it the White Rabbit actually in the video. We'll see. It depends on if I have the box handy because it's written on the box.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like Lawrence's delay or the LPD Pedals delay or just like the Lawrence delay. You'll probably call it. Or you could be
How
like,
do you feel about tail switching? You know what? I don't mind the trails continuing on after I turn off the pedal. So whatever that is, I assume tails on.
That's tails on. Yeah.
I prefer that.
But I think he's asking, how do you feel about switching? Do you think that's beneficial? Do you think that's something I think is cool because
until now I didn't know it was a thing, Tom. I didn't know it was an option. Yeah. This is why I'm like, is there a mini toggle in there I got to look for?
Here's why I think it's cool because, like, say with a digital delay, you can just cut that shit off. But with an analog delay, naturally, obviously, like, you know, if you were trying to get like an analog delay to sound
if you
like
wanted to stop as soon as
delay.
you turn the pedal off, that's where you put your tuner at the end of your signal chain.
Yeah. That's
That's
a way to
where
do
you
it,
put a master mute.
But it's cool to have it switchable. I mean, if you want to do something where when you cut it off, that tail is gone.
Yeah, you can put a mini toggle or something, or a slider switch or something.
And I know,
on the side or
yeah. Now this wouldn't affect me, but I know some people that do the praise and worship kind of stuff. Like, I guess they don't want the tail to be trailing for like 2 or 3 seconds if they have these long like delays.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be playing with so much. I almost used the Lord's name in vain talking about worship music. And
you think they like because I'm not.
You can bash the situation, or you can bash the Lord, but you don't do both in the same situation. If you want so many delays, put a tuner at the end of your signal path.
Yeah, I was. I'm not.
Nobody needs that much delays in worship music. There's not enough people that are high during the service.
I did go to Catholic school as a kid, and I can tell you though, like, oh man, they need to like repent for the amount of delay and reverb they use on Sundays.
All right, so Lawrence then he throws the wrench into it. It's not as easy as that though, so we can't just throw a switch in. It's a completely different switching system. Well, Lawrence, if it doesn't affect tone,
the dark
whatever's the easiest, cost effective, or
it's more expensive and more difficult to
we'll just cave to Preston Smith, and he says, I want a tail on my delays.
General, I prefer a tail in general, but
yeah, we all like some tail, so don't get rid of the tail.
Yeah, a little extra tail is not bad.
A little extra tail, never hurt. Here we are. That's what I'm going with. I think we solved it. Lawrence, tails on. Tails enabled, engaged even. That's...
I guess it's kind of like, you know, when my mother...
I don't even know if mine does or not, because I only do more or less a slap back, I think. And it's always on. I never turn my delay off. Like, I don't know. I'd never end a song and turn off my delay. It's always on. Like, yeah, right back to the whole worship thing. Who's turning off pedals at the end of the song? You're switching to your next preset, right, for your next song. Where, yeah, if your next song doesn't have delay, you're turning it off anyways. And if you're playing worship music and you don't want tails on, screw you. You don't get to play a Lawrence pedal at church. But if you can use it at home, you can use it in the bars, but you don't get to use it there. You can go with someone else's.
The thing is, too, if you're playing in a worship gig, your pedal board probably costs more than your amp and guitar put together.
True.
So you should have like 5 delays anyway already, and I'm sure one of them has no tails.
Don't they all have Strymon H9s anyways and crap like that?
3 Strymon H9s and all 3
aren't they all going with
Helix?
Yeah.
Maybe. I thought it was 3 Eventide H9s and then the Strymon trifecta. You gotta have the delay, the modulation, and the reverb. And it's all MIDI'd in together, right?
See, and here I am saying, you know, if you play worship music, you can't use Lawrence's stuff, but I'm pretty sure they're the only ones gigging right now, too. So,
yeah. So
we'll have that option. They are the only ones. Although it's interesting because I know, yeah, like I say, everyone's using a Helix because friend of the channel, Ashley, she's recently joined a worship band because she wasn't overly religious, but her husband is.
Yeah.
And so she started attending church, and she's like, well, if I'm going to church with my husband, I might as well join the band.
Yeah, I mean, it's a regular gig. Go and play.
Yeah, like, touche. You know, makes sense to me, you know, at least you're playing. But, she showed up with her amp and stuff, and not only was her amp not on stage, Tom, they put it in the bathroom and mic'd it. She couldn't, it's too loud. We have to have minimal volume on the stage. I'm like, then you don't get to have a band. You don't have a band. You want a jukebox. Hey, Jason.
Yeah. Lawrence said you only really noticed it on longer delays.
You can't have everything. Or, you know what? I say, Tom, if you want to have a worship band, Like how loud's the drummer? Is he in one of those plexiglass things that you store an oversized baseball in? Well, put me in one of them too as the guitar player, because if you got a drummer, I get to have an amp. And if the band's too loud, you as a preacher aren't getting the people getting them riled up and rowdy. And, I saw the Blues Brothers. I saw James Brown. I saw, you can get them right whipped up, and people are doing the cartwheels down the aisles. It can be done.
I still, at least around me and in, the part of the country where I live, at least, I still see a lot of it depends what kind of church you go to. Like Baptist church near me, oh no, they have amps. They've got plexiglass shields with the drummer. They've got plexiglass shields for the bass amp, the guitar amp, but they have amps. But some of these bigger churches are like, no, it's all going to be like either mic'd off stage or we're going direct with IRs or, it's all in-ears. It seems like a lot of those churches.
Maybe that's best I just stay away, Tom.
Michael Krause, do worship musicians get paid flat rate or percentage of the collection plate? I mean, to be honest, it depends. If you're like a worship leader at a big church, you probably are getting paid. It might even be a full-time gig, but friends of mine that play just do it at local churches because they want to go out and jam.
Right.
Can I do some prayers?
Yep, I'll be in soon.
Yeah, they get a cut, but the leader, he gets his 10%. The preacher, he gets his 10%, and the choir, they need to get a cut because they sing. Just saying.
Jason loves his Helix. So how are you getting on with the Helix stuff? You've been trying it out anymore?
I saw that new Stomp, the Stomp Ultra, whatever it is, but it's bigger. It's like the best of both worlds. It's the HX effects, but with amps.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But I like them both. Teammate says, call me old fashioned. Well, dude, the only churches I ever went to, it was an organ at best. There was no guitar. There was no band.
Yeah, the church I went to growing up, it was maybe one acoustic guitar, an out-of-tune singer, and then, like you said, organ or piano.
At most, if the young preacher was in town, there'd be an acoustic guitar for Sunday school or something.
That's it.
Definitely not up in the main stage area, the main room. We'll call it the main room. When you're playing the main room, no.
And definitely no drums.
Times it definitely changed. Then again, I don't think I've attended church since 1982. So, outside of weddings and funerals and stuff that happen to be held in churches. So, yeah, one organ player, that's it. And they wouldn't even play Inagata Vita. They wouldn't play any Deep Purple, Because everyone else put money in the collection plate. I was putting in requests.
The organ player that was at my church as a kid, I swear she modulated every couple bars.
Nice.
Oh, let's just modulate again. We'll get back to where we were, to the right key. Janice Law saying 60. Ryan, I guess from 60.
Yeah, Ryan plays in a worship band. Sean Pierce Johnson does. I believe the Beard, PJ and the Beard. I don't know if PJ also plays in a worship band, but I know the Beard does.
The Beard does, yeah.
I think I know a few others that do.
Look what Terry wrote. Imagine you coming with a Randall Satan. You're like, no, it's a great amp.
But he's one of God's children. I thought we were all inclusive here. Piano in a dunk tank from Rising Havoc. Brian from Oregon. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yes, pretend we're at NAMM. You're buying me a beer. Sounds good, brother.
I like the flying monkey in Brian's little thumbnail, whatever.
Nice.
Those freaked me out as a kid, man. The Wizard of Oz.
Not a Hammond B3 with a Leslie. Well, that'd be cool, but it is actually I don't know. Did we have the YouTube channel yet? I'm trying to think. I don't think we had started yet, but
okay.
The Honey Badgers, when we were auditioning drummers, then once we got our first drummer, we rehearsed in a church.
Hmm.
Salvation Army Church, actually. Interestingly enough.
They used to go to Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts in the church.
Yeah, a friend of the channel, Mr. Mark Taft. He's a member of their congregation, and he says, "Hey, I'm going to start a music night. So do you guys want to jam during the music night?" And we're like, "Well, we don't want to be getting up and down with other people." He goes, No. It's a music night, but I'm not advertising it to anybody." So basically, we showed up and we'd rehearse, and he'd show up with his gear too and just sit there.
That's cool.
We do a full rehearsal, and they had a drum kit and a piano, although we never used the piano, but they had a house drum kit. So we'd show up with guitar amps, bass amp.
Didn't have to lug the drums.
Yeah. We just had, same thing as playing on a house kit. Our drummer always brought us breakables.
Yeah.
Bring your own breakables. Yep. Yeah, I know. Not a problem.
Yep. Preston was in a church for 5 years, he said.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was like a modern church in a strip mall type thing, so we didn't have the acoustics of an old place type thing. But yeah, and then we'd notice, and I felt bad because Mark would be sitting there wincing between songs, and I realized we're just our normal selves cutting each other up, cursing up a storm. He's like, "Guys, come on, it is a church. Can you cut it down a bit?" And we're like, "Yeah, you're right. All right."
I have a friend who lives like in an apartment was originally used for like the priest or the pastor or whatever, I guess, to stay there and live there. And they, it's not being used anymore. So she has access to like parts of the church, and like in her apartment is this giant, amazing stained glass window. But I'm like, man, I'd be setting up an amp out in the church and I'd be like, reverb pedal, what are you talking about?
Right? Exactly. Let's see. Music should be mandatory in schools. Yeah, I agree.
Kids I work with just had music today. We were working on the pentatonics.
Well, I think, and he says, it's nice to see that not all churches are uptight. And you got to adapt. Like if you want to keep any kind of a congregation, you can't be just all fire and brimstone and damnation. And that's just not going to work. Yeah, it just won't fly. You got to be more inclusive. And
teammates, they got like 30 ukuleles at the school where I teach. I'm trying to get them to get guitars too, but it's tough sometimes.
Right.
But, yeah, I agree 100%.
Nice.
But they are doing a ukulele like course unit or whatever. They got it approved in the district, so which is kind of cool. My
sister bought both the girls' ukuleles for Christmas this year. Awesome. And then I got a dirty look when I commented, "I don't like ukuleles."
It's cool that when you have like 8, 9, 10-year-old, that kind of age, because it's a soft nylon string. It's not as many strings.
I just had that chill happen when I saw all of a sudden nothing but young girls singing their happy songs or sad songs on ukuleles on the Instagrams and stuff. And I went, "Where's the guitar? Yeah. Where's the guitar?" Yeah. And I'm like, this is the future of guitar. I think the guitar is going to die, and it's going to be nothing but ukuleles and blah, 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 blah. No, please no.
I see it from the other end, though, that like you might actually get people into playing like guitar or bass or other stuff. But yeah, that part can kind of suck too.
Yeah. I think the key is you got to tune it to the open G. So they start playing Stones tunes. I'm just saying.
There you go. I always just, I'll tune one string to a tuner, and then I'll just, do a tuning from there, usually when I pick it up. Or just tune it to itself.
A few people agree with me. Okay. See, yeah, if we can do some electric ukes through stacks, then we're talking. That works. There we are. Well, we've hit upon we've gone over time. That's fine. Hey, Tom.
Yes.
Anything to add on our last show of January? I just realized.
Well, you just mentioned about playing alternative things through stacks. Now, I don't know if it was played through a stack, but there's a video everyone should check out, considering tomorrow, January 26th, would have been Eddie Van Halen's 66th birthday. I don't know who it is, but if you put in Eruption violin, you'll probably find it. There's a video of a guy playing a regular acoustic violin, but he transcribed Eruption and plays it on this violin, like all the dive bombs, everything.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Thank you, Lawrence. Yes, I do enjoy the tone toque. I even slept in it once.
Nice.
Yep, that happened. So definitely, you got to have the tone toque. I'm just saying, everybody should have a tone toque available. Looking at you, Emery. 10 Solo Music offer tone toques. If you're still in the chat, I'm not sure if you are. We did that. Oh, we didn't think the channel sponsors. Maybe that's what Lawrence was getting at. I don't know. Where's that one? That's that one. We want to thank the sponsors: LPD Pedals, Reno Fin Custom Guitars, Tesi Switch, FU Tone, Vibraprint, Flipside Music, 10 Solo Music Co., and of course, Ardens Music. Thank you guys for helping support the channel and allow me to do what I do. Too much information for Lawrence. Well, you brought it up, and I just rolled with it. That happened.
Lawrence, he did say uke is the gateway drug to guitar, so.
He did. I saw that, yes. I want to thank the patrons. Patrons on Patreon. Let's see here. We'll go over here. We got a banner for that, too. Boom. You can become a patron for as little as, I don't know. I'm not sure. I forget what the levels are. Let's say $5. It's like $1.25 a week. That's less than a price of a cup of coffee. You can keep me in making videos and buying jungle pedals. And if enough of you join the Patreon, I don't have to review the jungle pedals, and we can review better. Maybe Lawrence pedals. No, we're not. That we need more than double for that. If we triple it, then we could start looking at cheap guitars. Just saying. But, we want to shout out, Brian from Oregon, Randy Crux, Bent Tom, JP Page 2, Fruitcake Tony, Grumpy Mike Guitar, John ZD351, Craig Tomlinson, Blackjack Guitar Nut, Cousin Todd Flowers, Ivan Carter, Jose Benito Martinez Jr., Charles Green, Keith H., Mickey Settlemeyer, Joe C., Absolute Mayhem, Charles 75N, Brad Miller, Knucklehead Zero, and of course, the one, the only, one of a kind, pretty sure, unfucking believable.
There you go.
All right. That's everyone there. We covered everybody. Lawrence does make a good pedal. He does. He seems to know what he's doing. I predict big things. He's going to own a factory overseas at some point, take up smoking cigars, and likely has a monocle. Why? We don't know. He thought it fit the part. That's all we know. I don't know.
Is he going to get a parrot on his shoulder like Mike Matthews does?
He's going to borrow Laz's, but only for promotional shoots.
Just Roxy right there. Yeah,
Roxy. Boom. That's it. Lawrence knows I love him. I hope. Lawrence, I do love you. Please don't hate me.
And
Roxy, it's all in jest.
She'd want her own pickle.
So we covered that. We did that. I asked you. Yeah, we did that. Okay. So thanks everybody that tuned in. Thanks to the patrons. Thanks to channel members. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Goes till the end of the show. If we still got some left, if you want to become a channel member, as well, as low as $2 a month. Remember that one. Maybe it's $3. Could be $3. Let's say it's as little as $3 a month. You, because Fruitcake Tony's an awesome guy, you become a channel member. I think we're doing 4 or 5 left. You will get a Mike Starr from Alice in Chains' original bass player, a pick from Mike Starr. I was going to say bass guitar pick. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. You get one free just from being a channel member. So please do. It helps me do this. Although you seem to enjoy it. You're here. You're still 48 of you.
Cool.
That's almost a spiel. We'll go with that. I blame the moonshine. Thank the sponsors. We did that. So we got to tell people, hold those doors open. Let people in ahead of them in traffic. So you should leave early for work. Gives you extra time to let people in.
Mm-hmm.
Doug's wife is real. Believe me. Be good to each other. And be safe. Be well. Continue searching for tone.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Links down below. If you want to buy anything ever, please use the links down below. I'm going to go with all that. I'm pretty sure that's it. I do, Rising. I do. So, Where? No, that's not the button. There's, yeah. Is that it? Sure.
Ben, if you really want your guitar to sound weird, get a 12-string pack of strings and then throw out the 6-string set and then take the high 6-string set and then drop that down to a B and put them on your 6-string guitar. Snort! I'm gonna eat pizza.